All righty, then. We got a few special guests here today, so let's go ahead and let Baby Brian do his thing, because it is Friday.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you.
You're live, Jerry.
Come and see what you've been missing.
You are live.
Little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. We're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime for you. Free to do. Who cares what the people think? It's been turning kinda gray in Southern California, but I'm allergic to the rain. What happened to euphoria? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Damn. I'm too
Yep.
excited. Tropical with the palm trees. It's all or nothing.
We are live, Jerry. What is going on, everyone? Let's put Baby Brian to sleep for a little bit so he can go away. He'll be back later. Keeping up people too past their let me see. Facebook doesn't show my name, so I switched. There you go. YouTube is the place to go.
Hang out in YouTube.
YouTube is the place to go. Happy belated birthday to Amy.
Yes, thank
Man,
you.
I'll tell you what, Eric is always so spiffy looking there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We need
Yeah.
to-
Amy, happy birthday.
Yes.
Are you guys gonna sing for me?
Um.
No. Oh. You want me to sing?
That's Actually, I did have a microphone. My daughter just took it back though. So I was going to sing, but we lost the microphone.
Oh.
Yeah, testing. No, this doesn't work.
No,
Sorry.
the batteries are dead. We don't have that.
Yeah.
So it is definitely a post birthday party. We got Stashy,
Yes.
aka Ronis, here in the room. He's putting some stuff together, so we brought him in as his avatar. We're channeling his spirit. Robert says, "Happy birthday to you, Amy."
Thank you.
We got Jerry in the house.
Jerry,
Let's see.
I feel like we need to just appreciate Jerry for a minute. He's always here with us. Love you, Jerry.
We're gonna have to
That's
get like a little Jerry picture here and bring him in also at some point.
Yeah.
Jerry
I
can't.
wonder if Jerry can. We should bring Jerry in and do a live with Jerry too.
Jerry and Capri.
Yes.
That might be too much awesomeness. I don't know if we can have all that.
Yes. And well, I don't know. Watch out for Capri because she just got a new iPhone. So
I heard, but she hasn't figured out how to work it because I don't see her here.
I know, not yet.
So yeah.
She, for some reason, she hasn't figured out the cellophane still over it.
Well, look, that is a true argument that happens and affects many people in the United States. That rapper will get you. Eric got his coffee mug, so he is ready to rock and roll with the coffee mug that came in the mail. So that is awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we
I can never
have
have too many coffee mugs.
that is the daggone truth. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about that later too, so hold me to it. We have some new capabilities in place, some stuff that we can actually create and do. So we're going to bring some of that up here shortly, but that'll be cool to talk about because we're doing coffee mugs and more other cool things.
Absolutely.
And in true fashion, let me just bring it up now because you know what? It's just cool stuff to bring. We got a special guest popping in, so we're not going to wait too long to bring her on. But we do have, let's see, where is it? some cool capabilities in place thanks to FG Apparel. Look at that bad boy.
Yes.
These were printed live with their new UV printer. They have the capabilities of doing some amazing things. If you look at that there, the texture printing, it is pretty cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that texture is just amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. So, yeah, shout out to Bell and Ronis over at FG Apparel. That is pretty cool. And these are just test runs that we're just kind of testing on doing stuff. So there's a lot of cool stuff that they're playing and testing with and cards and whatnot. So more to follow there. Let's see. Eric said the logo looks pretty good on that coffee mug. Awesome. And the good thing is, too, because the way it's made, it's not going to fade away because you put it in a dishwasher, which is a big thing that happens with many people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day, millions of Americans lose a coffee mug to a dishwasher. One of my favorite mugs in life got completely stripped from a daggone dishwasher. So I, too, have been a victim.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I am a victim. But for those that may be tuning in, we always keep forgetting that people don't know who the heck we are. So I am DP, David Pineda, and I'm joined with some amazing people, Army Disabled Veteran. We put together a little thing called the Veterans Network, where you can find us at veteransnetwork.club. Here you're seeing us streaming. Eric did say one good point that I want to highlight again for those that don't know. So where is Eric's comment? Because I think it is fitting for the rest, which is Facebook may not show your name because they're private groups, but if you head over to YouTube, we can see your face and your name. So for those that are not aware, you can head on over to YouTube and subscribe and find us there because it'll make life a little bit easier to kind of find us. Very easy. It's David DP Pineda. You see it linked. We have a bunch of videos that we're doing. Shorter videos. You see state benefits, service dogs, mental health, what are VAs, interviews that we do, our sound off sessions. There's a lot of things that we're trying to load on there. So go ahead and take a look at it wherever you're seeing this right now. The link, well, if you're on YouTube, you're already there. But if you're seeing this on Facebook, the link to the YouTube channel will be there as well. If you subscribe to it, you'll be able to see it. And like Eric said, it'll be easier to follow along and see some of the things that we are doing. So, a pretty cool thing that we actually have a special guest. I don't know if we are ready yet. I think I see her ready in the green room. We shared a few weeks ago some pretty cool information, and there is a high-speed individual who we assisted in raising some funds, and as of right now, the goal of $500 is all the way up to $1,564. So $1,564 has been raised for the St. Baldrick's Foundation, and we have a superstar who is literally going to be shaving her head and going to be rocking that bald look. No mohawk, no hair, doing some pretty amazing things at that virtual event, as you see here online. So I wanted to give a shout out to her because she is going to be joining us. And like magic, boom, she's there. Hey, Ruby.
Right.
Welcome to the show.
God. Is that a microphone?
Look, she's ready to play. You're the one over there playing games. Ruby has the whole 9 yards.
She's ready to go.
What is happening? Wow, you're so professional. I love it. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah.
Good.
So, Amy, please introduce us and those out here to Ruby. Since officially you kind of introduced us to Ruby, so I'll let you introduce Ruby to the interwebs.
Yes, this is Ruby Pagan Duff, and she is 10 years old. She's in Colorado Springs, Colorado. She goes to Steel, and she is going to be shaving her head on Sunday for St. Baldrick's. So, Ruby, a little bit about it. How are you feeling?
Are you nervous?
A little bit, but
yeah, I'm jealous of the mic though. I'm jealous of the mic.
She.
Don't you? And but you guys, you have a mic, don't you? It's delayed, I think.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, Ruby is ready. She has her mic ready to go. She's a little bit nervous. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be like this. So we have some comments here, Ruby, that you may be able to see. So let me go ahead and pop some of these up so you can see them. Ruby is a superstar for what she is doing. So little shout out to you there for that. Let's see. So we did link again that page for those that are interested. The link also is in the chat that you'll see of where you can go ahead and find some information about what Ruby is doing. Again, that information is over at St. Baldrick's. The link we'll provide. We've shared it before. I had the chance to meet Ruby, talk to her a little bit about the amazing things that she is doing. So for those that may have missed it, tell us very quickly, Ruby, what kind of got you into the I Want to Shave My Head crew committee?
Well, kind of at first I wanted to shave my head and make it into a wig. And then my mom said, what about St. Baldrick's? And I was like, that's a better idea than shaving my head because it's not 6 inches yet. So we're like 3.
Are you nervous? How are you feeling?
Yeah, for real.
I'm nervous, but I got like pretty sick beanies, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the beanies ready to go and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you been preparing your friends and family to let them know about what kind of metamorphosis you're going to be going through?
Yeah. It's kind of like something cool. Then it's also scary if you don't want to lose your hair. But then I'm like, I don't really care if I shave my head or not. At least it's for something good.
That might be a little bit of you action right there.
This is one of my beanies.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are ready to go.
Yeah.
Man, nice.
That is nice. So, do people at school know you're going to do this?
Yeah. I wanted to tell people, so yeah.
Yeah, so show up on Monday and have no hair, right?
Yeah.
See that? All you gotta do is kind of do the whole little brush off thing, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. But that's awesome, though. Like I said, I think it was just cool to really kind of, have you come on and just share. You don't really find a lot of teenagers that are gonna be, preteens who are gonna be, looking to do something like this. Let alone teenagers. Heck, some adults won't even do it. But the fact that you thought about something bigger than yourself, like we talked before, I think it's cool, and to have a check-in to see kind of where you're at. Last time, you were kind of cool. Obviously, it's getting a little closer to the day, so the nerves might be kicking in just a little bit. But the biggest thing is, like you saw, obviously, it will grow back. We do have a few techniques here for you. So we have one message here from this gentleman who is saying bald is beautiful. So you should definitely keep that in mind.
I bet that was my dad.
It might have been. Whatever you do, do not get yourself one of these things right here. Just let it grow back naturally.
No.
Don't get the spray-on stuff. You don't need that. That is not at all.
No.
So one good question I have for you, Ruby, is when people obviously most people know what you're doing. Right now, you're internet famous. Obviously, people know who you are. They know about the girl, the myth, the legend, Ruby. That said, what is going to be your conversation piece with someone who doesn't know, and they see you and they might be looking at you? Are you going to use that as an opportunity to talk about the cause and what you've done?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
It's like this. Look at it and be proud.
Yeah, and it's like really close, 2 more days, and then I will be going back to school. And my teacher says we can't wear beanies or other hats in the classroom. So everyone's probably just going to be staring at me the whole time.
I tell you, the key
Oh
is
wow.
get some oil and just oil that puppy up. And if they're gonna look, then let them look at it in all of its shiny glory. Like, just own it. We have here our brother Mike is saying blessings to you, Ruby, for what you're doing. And again, it's an inspiration, because you don't see people stand up and do something like this, especially for adults, because yes, hair grows back, but you, like, Brian, even Amy or myself, we could shave our heads, and guess what? I'll keep a hat on, and nobody knows. Oh, there's really hair down here. But most people are like, "Do you even have hair?" Because I'm wearing a hat. I'm a grown up. Nobody cares, right? I can hide my head. You, on the other hand, have to go to school. You can't wear a beanie. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's a whole lot more challenging to you. So, I respect what you're doing. That's why, we wanted to, one, not only support and highlight that, but I'll tell you what, we have noticed that you have a power, and we can't just let that go because, again, you went way past your goals here, Ruby. Like, seriously, you figured let's go do something, and you're over here raking it in and supporting a cause, and that's significant. That's a whole lot of shekels. I've been trying to ask Amy to lend me $5 for like the last week, and she keeps saying no.
Why would I want to lend you $5?
No, not you.
Good reason.
No, not. And that is why she is. I asked her last time. I said, "Ruby, let me hold $5." She said, "No, that goes to the fund." So everyone watching, that all funds and proceeds are going directly to the cause because Ruby ain't giving up nothing.
First of all, why don't you have $5?
Because Amy took it. Amy took it from me. It's all Amy. I told her give me $5, and she said no. So I was trying to find somebody else.
She had to buy me batteries for the mic.
Yes, I had to get batteries for my mic charges. So.
But it never works. But it never works.
I've been sick, so I put that on hold.
Ruby agreed to come on the. Ruby came to the show agreeing to do a little bit of singing. I mean, to hear you sing, but obviously, she feels let down. Like, if you look at Ruby's face right now, there's a little bit of sadness in her eyes because she's like, I don't have, like, if you look at her little eyes, it's like, look, sadness, just sadness. Look what you've done. This is what you've done, Amy. You have literally made. Look at the eyes and face. Look at it.
Oh, man.
Let that go into your memory banks of what you've done here.
Wow. Well, I also think that we should highlight something else that DP noticed this week with Ruby. Is we've been working on YouTube and posting videos. And Ruby has the most views on her video. Has the most views in how long?
Yeah.
In like a month or week or something.
Yeah, we need Ruby to do.
Yeah, like, look at that. Like, that one video a week ago has blown out all the other videos. Like, I'm gonna have to make Ruby my co-star here. I'm gonna be her co-star because she's the one reckoning all the views. This is amazing.
Absolutely.
We're over here talking about the other stuff. Yeah.
So my dad really wants to tell you. He gave me a sticky note that says, "If you really need $5, then I got you."
See, I have support all the way from Colorado. Hint, hint. Not from Amy, but everybody else.
Not from Amy. Not from Ruby either, but
No. Ruby's monies are not to be tampered with. She is putting that strictly to work.
That's right.
So how does it make you feel to be out there and to have your video, people watching your video and seeing what you're doing? What do you think?
It feels really good because my teacher, his appendix burst and then he got cancer. So, but he fought cancer really, really good. So he's like all up in here and he's like really supportive and not like really weird about it. He's just donating and being nice about it. And so that's kind of my inspiration to be doing this for people who have cancer, to make sure that they can actually fight cancer and not just sit there wondering if they will be able to live or not. Just like giving them another reason to live instead of giving them another reason to like not live.
That's a beautiful.
I just have to say, yes, at 10 years old, it is amazing that you think the way that you do and that you're willing. I have to tell you, I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, would I shave my head? I feel, would I do that at my age? Would I shave my head?
I don't think you've recovered from the MRE yet.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's so inspiring at 10 years old to watch you on your journey, and thank you for letting us come along with you. So how do you feel about, are you going to record you shaving your head?
Yeah, probably. My dad is going to shave it, or my mom is going to shave it. My dad's obviously going to post it on Instagram.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel about coming back and joining us once you do it?
I'm like really happy and always like, I'm really happy like most of the time, so I probably wouldn't be sad to shave my head or anything like that. So,
well, I'm excited for you.
Well, that's really impressive that you do that on your own, and you're wanting to do that. DP and I had to shave our head, but we didn't have a choice.
No, we got set in the chair, and I was like,
yeah, no, they didn't ask us.
When people go into the military, men, they make the guys shave their head when they go in. So
yeah, well, they shave our heads. We just sit on a chair and walk out of there with our hearts broken and hair gone.
They did.
Never seen so many grown men cry.
Seriously.
Yes. They did make me cut my hair though. And I think it's cool that your parents are so supportive of you doing it, because not all parents would support that.
Yeah, kudos to your parents, because your parents are awesome. Obviously, they've raised an amazing young lady as yourself, which I think it's it's a testament to them. Obviously, right? Other kids are doing how many other things, and you chose to do something not about yourself, but to give and raise money. Because I'll tell you what, at 10 years old, if you gave me $1,000, I was gonna have a lot of bicycles.
So you were a bicycle kid, not a car kid, not a skateboard kid, a bike kid.
Nope, exactly. Yep, bicycles would have been it. I would have had bicycles, and I think I don't know what Atari game was out, but that's way beyond. Like, there was Atari. There was a thing called Atari. I don't know, Ruby. Do you know what an Atari is?
Probably not.
Have you ever heard the word Atari?
Yeah.
It's an old school gaming system that people like Brian and I used to use back in the day. And little boxes would go like this. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah, that was all we had. It was fun, but not so much fun.
Yeah.
Compared to now.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, because there's a biography wax museum project that I'm doing. And like you have to dress up as your person and present like something about them. And my person has hair, and I can't wear a beanie. Okay, so
this speaks to her too. Of who she thinks.
So it's Katherine Johnson.
Oh.
And for who don't know who that is, she is actually the first African American woman to be in Project Mercury and help spaceships go wherever spaceships need to go. And she died. She died just last year, and yeah.
Yep, and people have seen the movie, Hidden Figures, and the amazing things that she's done. So that is a great person for you to support and do. This is the iconic scene in the movie, for those that have seen it, where you see kind of the accolades, and they're actually able to be successful, and she gets, it's a true life story. So that is amazing of you to pick her.
But she has hair, so I can't wear a beanie in class, so I'll just be like just chilling over there.
Yeah, you might have to work out something with the hair piece. But we do have, the ability to, use one of these bits right here. See that? Boop.
Yeah.
Wigs, yes.
like a little baby wig. what would you say to those folks out there, Ruby, in your last few days as you're kind of coming to the home stretch? If they want to support or help, what would you ask of those who maybe want to support, or what would be Ruby's kind of last pitch to people out there who may be interested in supporting your cause?
Well, you can just go to St. Baldrick's. I think it's like a St. Baldrick's website or something, and you can just go there and I think you can like find someone to donate to, and if you want to sign up, you're a little late, but it's fine. But if you want to sign up, you can like pick someone, or you can just do it in general. You can pick a specific person to donate to, or you could just do it to a lot of people and just see where they donate to and see where people are donating things to, and like support people who are doing it. But if you don't want to shave your head, you can just donate to other people who are willing to shave their head and get a great cause. And I feel like it's really good for St. Baldrick's to actually have something like this, because the kids who have cancer who have to shave their heads, it's a really cool thing. It's a really cool thing that, like, if you shave your head, they know that not just they're not alone, but like they're not alone in cancer, and they're not alone like having no hair. So
I just think it's amazing. You're such an amazing 10-year-old, and I'm so happy to have met you, and I think it's amazing what you're doing. I just have to say, even her saying you can donate to everybody, we're here to help and support you. We want people to donate to you, but she said you can go and find something to donate to. So if you guys want, the link is in the comments. You can still go and donate until Sunday to help support Ruby.
Participant 1074975. This is who we are supporting. Ruby.
Check.
don't support
And
anyone.
actually, what isn't there a like a poll of what rank you are based on how much money you've donated?
I think so. I don't know where it is though, so don't ask me where it is.
Because she's like, I have no clue where that stuff is at.
She's not here about the rankings.
She's just here to get down to business.
That's right.
But that's awesome, though. Like I said, I of course we'll have a check-in after you shave your head, and beanies are welcome here, so you can definitely wear your beanie. Oh, Dad's jumping in.
Dad's jumping in.
Just visit stbaldricks.org and that's just find me. Don't find anyone else. Just find me, and then just donate for Sunday, and then that's all you need to do.
I love it. And again, we'll have a touch base again after, check on you, make sure you're okay. You can wear beanies here, so when you come back, you can definitely have your beanie on. We'll make a point to rock our beanies too, so we'll join you in the beanie brigade. So we'll call the next time we get together will be Beanie Day.
Yes. How many beanies do you have, Ruby?
I have 2. I bought 2.
Yes. And you're gonna need them this week. You're gonna need them on Sunday, right? Because it's gonna be snowing here.
Obviously,
Your favorite color is blue. So what color beanies do you already have? You have.
I have a smiley face white one, and then I have a Adidas black one. I don't know why, but my dad thinks it's so cool.
It's Adidas. It meant something to us back in the day.
Okay, it has a beanie. It's a beanie, and it just has the Adidas logo just right in the front of it. It's just this.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is cool.
Exactly. Like I would swipe that if I could. Just. Whoop.
You need to put some like. Do you like bling? Do you like sparkly stuff?
Oh.
Spray it with some glitter or something. Yeah. Put some rhinestones on there. Yes. No, I love it. But again, we're excited for you.
and all the amazing things you're doing. Want to continue support for that last push. Even my service dog Legend is squeaking here in the background in support of, of what you are doing. So again, we'll put the link. St. Baldrick's, you'll be able to go ahead and see that. Wherever you're watching this, we have the links as well. We'll put it in the description of this video on YouTube, and we'll put it in the description on Facebook as well. So wherever you're seeing this, we'll make a point to make sure you have the link to go there following the end of this broadcast as well. So,
Yes.
Brian, Amy, any parting last questions for Ruby before we release her to do more fun things and hang out with a bunch of old farts like us?
Thank
No,
you.
I don't have any questions. I'm just impressed, and I like the example that you're giving to your friends and even to adults around you. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. It's been fun to watch your journey, and it's just amazing to see somebody at your age do what you're doing. And I love your wittiness and your ability to kind of hang with us. Keep up with us.
Yeah, if anything, we're the ones keeping up with you right now, Ruby, because this is way past our bedtimes. Right now, literally, my leg is asleep, and I'm over dying. but we appreciate you and your pop and family for allowing you to hang out with us for a little bit here.
Yes.
Let your pop look, everybody look away. Tell your pop that I'll be calling him later for the $5 though. Shh, don't tell nobody. the five buckaroos. Just tell him he knows. Tell him I'll send a message.
Yeah. When you mean by don't tell anyone, I feel like everyone just heard that. So
No. This was a special. When I'm talking to this mic, nobody hears that. No, nobody can hear that. Eric and Mike and Jerry on the internet, they can't see this or hear this. That's why when you put your hand like this, they can't see my mouth, and then I'm talking into the mic. See, that's like
okay.
It's a special trick.
Yeah, it's a special. Yeah. It's a broadcasting trick.
He's like, yeah, I'm not buying it.
He's like,
what does your sister think about it?
She's fine with it. She doesn't really care.
She's like, better you than me.
I want to join this like every day now. It's so exciting.
Who hang? What the?
It's exciting to be on TV. No, it's exciting to be on TV.
Oh, this is
TV thingy-majig.
We just got your sister's video right here. This is her right there. She's like that. She's like, you have fun with that haircut. Doot, 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 doot. Yep. But no, we appreciate you, like I said, Ruby, and more good stuff to follow. So we'll be checking in with you shortly. Please say hello to your dad and family for us, and we'll be in contact again.
Yes, thank you, Ruby.
Yes, thank you, and take care.
Bye.
Bye.
That is awesome a sauce and a half. Like,
Yes.
man.
What a sweet girl. Man, I'll tell you what.
She really is. It's just amazing. And she's so quick on her feet.
It makes me reevaluate my entire life. Like, what have I done with myself?
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to do a rewind and try to catch up.
Yes, yeah. She's so quick on her feet. It's funny.
She is. She's witty.
She really is. It was great talking to her.
She is.
Because that's so the live that we posted, the video that's trumped other videos, which is true for those that didn't get it. That was not us, being all tongue in cheek. Literally, her video trumped many of the other ones. If you look at that one at 146 views, it's the little YouTube channel that could, but yeah, she is. Man, she has definitely been one of the hallmarks there. It's like, holy cow, this is like if we do a search here, yeah.
Incredible.
So
It does make me think. I was thinking about it myself. I'm like, what have I done for something so big at such a young age.
I will say this though, the biggest viewed video that we have is by far Legend in a 12-second video of him just being at the damn dentist. This makes no sense. 601 views of Legend just literally sitting there just looking up.
That's just precious.
That literally is it. And then the dentist time. you can't make this up if you wanted to. But
Man,
That's funny.
that's gold. That's YouTube gold right there.
So, speaking of which, we have some winners from last week. We announced it, so we wanted to kind of just give a shout out to the winners from last week that we did notice. For those that haven't checked, please go to let's see, to veteransnetwork.club. Victoria Gibbons being the winner. She just sent us a video. We'll post it and share it. But literally, I don't know who was more happy, if it was her or the granddaughter, but it was just like, knife came out, boom, 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 opened it, and it was just like, oh, goodness gracious. So she definitely is now cool grandma, cool mom, cool everything in the Givens household, along with others that have got some invites and book giveaways. Brian, I'm going to kick it over to you here in a second, but before we talk about this giveaway that's coming, Amy is going to do a quick update on some of the stuff that we're actually going to give away right now before the end of the show.
Yes.
For those that are out there watching. So we got a few little giveaways.
We got some mud sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So this is from Charlinda. You guys will see the
one-on-one.
The one that DP did, and you'll hear more about how that came about. But it's basically named after her grandfather. And so she has a company there's all kinds of different things that you can get, but we have some mud sauce to give away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just say Jerry's getting one of these for sure.
Jerry.
All right, Jerry.
Mud sauce for Jerry.
So, yes, mud sauce for Jerry. Jerry is always here to support us, always on time. So we appreciate Jerry, along with everybody else. But Jerry's been. I mean, I think Jerry's been here before I was even on your team.
Yeah, that is correct.
Supporting you guys on Friday Night Live.
That is correct. And I want to give a special shout out again to Charlinda and her company, Mud Sauce, and in legacy of her grandfather and what they've done here. Mud Sauce being the call sign of her grandfather, Charlie Farrell. And it's amazing if you go to mudsauce.com, you'll see the service, the journey of service and what they've done. It's a great one-on-one that we did. Stay tuned for that. But I really wanted to just really highlight the work that she is doing, but more so the memory and legacy of where all this came from. And you can kind of check it out here again. His secret sauce, his ingredients, they perfected it, and she took it and made the secret home recipe now available to the world. She, as a veteran, speaks and does amazing things. So we have a bunch of her product that we want to give away. So we wanted to just really highlight that and share that, just to give some background. So this is a veteran-owned and operated organization, mudsauce.com. Charlinda taking her grandfather's family legacy and doing some amazing things. And the first giveaway that we're giveaway live for Mud Sauce goes to Jerry, and Jerry immediately has commented and says, "Humbled, not too spicy though, please." So original sauce for Jerry.
So I did try this.
Oh snap! We all know Jerry. We were on a good trajectory. Jerry was here. Everything was great, and look who showed up.
Oh no.
Okay, so Capri, I gotta give one to Capri too. I'm just in the giving mood. It's one. Yes. So who else wants one? Anybody else want one?
If you
Comment below, or like and subscribe our YouTube channel and tell us that you want one. And send us your address. You can inbox me or DP or Brian, and we'll get one to you. So I'm glad to see Capri is here. But Jerry, I did try it. And it's not spicy. This one, the original, is not spicy, but it's very good. It's very good.
So how was it? Tell us about it, 'cause I haven't tried it yet. We had it sent to you to send out, but she was saying that they're really good. They're not very spicy. She personally can't do spicy herself, but they have different types of sauces. So just to bring it up again, there's original sauce, there's a sweet and spicy, there's a ghost pepper, and then there's a gluten-free option for some, and also a combo pack. So the one you're sending to Jerry is the original sauce, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And that is, so here, look at this. I'm already getting, this is starting to get, get the palate kind of wet. So multi-purpose tangy sauce. With very minimal heat, so I think it's just the powder that it has in it. But you can see the ingredients of what it has. It's tomato base. One thing that she did say that I wanted you to kind of touch on, Amy, was it's not like the sauces that are like thick or watery. It's like a in-between mix. Yep. You know what I mean? She was saying that some people, when they first put it out to market, they were like, well, it's not like thick enough or it's not watery enough. It's like in between. And they stuck to their guns and said, look, this is how my grandpa did it. This is what the sauce is going to be. We're not going to add all these things to make it a consistency look that makes it look good for you. So she did not sell out to change the recipe.
Yeah, it's not like a normal barbecue sauce. It's a little bit watery, but it has it's really good. It's really good. So yes, I put it on some chicken. I just put it over top of it, and then I dipped it. It was so. Oh God.
What?
What is happening?
Oh no. Which way is it? Right there. There you go.
Okay, all control has been lost. So it's really good. Yes.
Awesome.
So, and then we had somebody else. Jose wants some.
Oh.
Make sure you catch that Jerry wants the gluten-free.
Oh, okay. I don't have the gluten-free version here. I just ordered all the original, but we can get them a gluten-free one. That's easy. Yep.
Let's see. Capri says you should have known that she would, so there's that part.
Capri, tell us. Are you communicating with us on your new iPhone 12? Did you get it turned on?
That's what the people need to know.
That's what we want to know, Capri.
So this is the best. Hold on, this is the best. So let me bring up what Capri said, which was Fly Girl, suck it out the bottle. So Jerry, upon hearing about the gluten-free part, his response is simply, I'll just suck it up anyway then.
That's funny.
Capri said, send chicken also. No, she took a nap. Well, Capri just wants the whole meal. Goodness gracious. And now that Capri has a new phone, she can pretty much join us and jump on the show. So I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told her today, and she said, "Well, I have to figure out how to turn it on."
Oh Lord Jesus, there's a power button. Oh God.
She's getting there. Wait till she gets in Clubhouse.
Oh Lordy, all control.
Oh man.
So we got some sauces going out. Let's see. Is there something else you had to? We have some other cool stuff that I think you could probably hit out. Don't you have a book also to give away?
Yes.
Look at that. From Dr. Mingo. So make sure you comment this. So after this goes, we'll pick. So for this one, this is what we'll do. So we have 2 mutt sauces going out, right? You're sending one to Capri. 3. One goes to Capri, one goes to Jerry, and who goes to...
And Jose wanted one. So I said, whoever wants one, comment below.
Which Jose we're talking about here?
The mud sauce?
Which Jose?
Oh, Jose, let's see. I just lost it.
As long as it's not Jay.
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, he gets nothing.
But Melendez can't. He's disqualified.
Exactly. That's what I want to make sure, because sometimes he tries to change his name on purpose and act like he's a new person, but he's not. So what we'll do is, for the other ones, Jose B, Jerry said. So what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and if you comment into YouTube, right, we'll pick one of the commenters for either a book or sauce. So make sure when you comment, you let us know who you are, and that comment post show will show up in the comment section, and we will send that to you. So
Yeah.
we'll do some picks on that as well. Speaking of giveaways and some fun stuff on YouTube, let's do a quick jump back to the web and let Brian talk a little bit about some of the cool stuff that we're going to be testing. What do we have here, Brian?
Man, this is exciting. So, so this week we're introducing a new giveaway. It's going to last from tomorrow, the 13th, all the way through next Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're encouraging everybody to come in and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of good videos that are coming out. They're covering all kinds of topics. We're covering there's service dogs, there's clubhouse, there's there's several like virtual assistants. So many I having a hard time remembering them all. So we just have a lot of videos that are coming out. DP's been working hard. We've been chaining him to his desk and keeping his camera on. So
and that is not a good thing, because nobody needs to see all this stuff all the way. but to Brian's point, a quick 6-minute video on state benefits, service dogs, virtual assistants, the one-on-ones that we do. If you missed the one with Joey, that's in there as well. What is Clubhouse? Yep. That's the question. Well, go ahead and check out the daggone video right there for you. Last week, which was amazing, with the Marine rapper and crew. The comeback, if you haven't seen Carmen's story of literally losing her ability to move her body, and all the stuff that she dealt with. So really, we're going to have a mix of both short videos and also some long form videos. So one-on-ones, you can have a chance to really kind of listen to some of the amazing stories of our veterans, mental health conversations with sound off, and then also those short, quick explainer videos on a variety of topics. So as you guys send questions, not only would I encourage you to say, hey, like and follow, subscribe, but literally if it's something that's beneficial, like you're asking about service dogs, well, there's a quick 7-minute video, and it links you to the longer video. But you can also make a point to share that with someone who may have questions. Or if you have questions, go into the comments and type, hey, can you expand on this? And we'll do the video. So literally all these videos you see are questions that came. Someone asked about state benefits, video. Somebody asked about service dogs, video. Somebody asked about virtual assistants, video. And we have many more coming. So what do we have on the docket? Just to kind of give people a teaser of what's to come.
So one of the next ones that's coming is going to be that you're going to be recording is regarding the 100% disability and can you work? And so talking a little bit about that, that's always a pretty popular question. So we've got, let's see here. We've got
I think on coming up we have an expanded conversation, VA ratings for migraines. That's coming up.
Yep,
what is this program that we're using right now called eCam? How we do all this stuff. I talk about that. Right. We have social media for business. Some people have asked about it. And another one is, why do veterans need a service dog? Talking a little bit more about it in other, expanded points. So a lot of amazing things. We also have the session, the one-on-one with Charlinda from Mud Sauce coming up here in the next few days. So there's a lot of videos that we have ready to roll, to include even a video with Maria, with Claymore Vets, and what they're doing on that side with mental health. So a lot of fun stuff happening. Kind of stay tuned. But now specific to this giveaway, I'll let you talk on it, because this is the first part of a giveaway we have. So we have a few others coming, but this is the first one we're running for a week. So I'll let you kind of focus on the giveaway instead of us rambling about the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so come into the channel, subscribe. Everybody who subscribes to the YouTube channel between tomorrow and next Friday, we're going to have a giveaway of $100 swag store credit. So the winner is going to be picked randomly out of those that have subscribed to the channel, and you'll get $100 credit to the swag store to spend it how you want to. So that's pretty cool. You can either buy something for yourself, you can donate to a homeless vet, however you want to use it. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I love it.
But, yeah.
So
Yeah,
and we have the
we've got
information
someone
there
to-
that you can see at veteransnetwork.club. As soon as you scroll down from the main page, you'll literally see it right there. Just so people are asking like where to find it or how to get to there. If you don't know how to find our YouTube channel or you're trying to figure out how to find us, veteransnetwork.club, you'll find it all. Because if you go to the top right, you'll see the little Facebook icon, the YouTube icon, the Instagram icon. Hell, we're even on Pinterest, for crying out loud.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say, if you're on Pinterest, look for us on Pinterest.
Look at that. Like literally, we like have a Pinterest account now, and this is amazing the stuff that they actually do there. So it's we want to be able to find, and of course, full disclaimer, when we do these, you'll see I have a kind of a private browser, so it shows I'm not following our own page. That's not the case. It's a private browser, so that's why it shows that way. Because someone's like, wait a second, you're showing all this stuff, but you're not even following your YouTube channel. Like, what are you telling us to do when you're not even subscribed yourself? It's just to avoid all the notifications that come from our side. But I really just wanted to focus on the fact that, we do have here, as you'll see, our Pinterest. And the cool thing is if you're on there, you'll find us there, Veterans Network. You'll find, again, all the digital footprints of where we're at. And I'd encourage you to put your email here and subscribe to be able to get stuff. We're going to start sending out things that are going to be exclusive to our vets. We talked about some of the amazing things that are happening. So, for example, some of the things that we're creating, right? Like, again, what Bell and Ronis are creating, some of the stuff's going to be exclusive to people that are on our mailing list, to be able to get some of the new swag that we have before it's out there public. So pretty cool stuff for sure. But I just wanted to highlight that if you go to veteransnetwork.club is where you'll see and find how to find us. Back to the getaway.
Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. Just go to veteransnetwork.club. You'll see the information about the giveaway. And actually, even if you scroll a little further down, you'll see a section that asks you to subscribe. So there'll be a button if you go a little bit further down. You can click on it, and it'll pop up the YouTube channel. I think it's like right underneath the Texas Relief.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, you click on that, and it'll pop up with asking you to subscribe. So
yeah. Actually, we could probably we'll probably go ahead and have Chris move that little button there and put it right under this giveaway, and that'll be easier. Just go ahead and click clip boop. So yeah, I like it. I think that'll be cool. So, Mike said, "Look, done deal, done. What else you got? Done it."
All right.
So those are the small things there.
These giveaways are legit, right? I mean, who would have thought you'd be getting a PlayStation 5 on a giveaway, and you get $100 store credit? Man, that's buy something with that.
Yeah, no, and again, and it's cool because you could do it. And a good thing we talked about too, to Amy's point, is let's say, for example, you want to just use that credit to just donate, to someone or what have you. You have the ability to do that, right? You don't have to necessarily get something for yourself. Maybe you want to go and say, hey, I'm going to take the store credit and donate it and have, some swag sent to, another veteran and pay it forward. You could do that. So that's something that is possible as well. Because, sometimes some folks are, man, look, I got too many shirts and sweaters. I'm supporting you guys, but I don't really need much more stuff. And that's okay. But being able to at least talk about that, share that. We have new options available here. So you'll see some just say United States veteran. Others say, disabled veteran. Others say I support a veteran. So really, depending on what exactly is it that, you might want to check around, take a look at it, because we have a variety of different options that we're adding to the store. So you'll see that here as well. So pretty cool stuff coming, obviously. I personally want to see the Space Force shirt rocked in full strength. I think it's cool. But if you look at this one here, for example, I proudly support America's veterans. Maybe you are a milspouse, maybe you are a dependent, and you want to go ahead and share that, or support or show your support for veterans. There's different types of things that we're looking at. So that's one example of one of the newer designs that we have, to include also like the faded United States Armed Forces. We have like the DD-214 Brigade coming as well. So, there's a lot of cool stuff that, we're trying to play around with. So if you have ideas or requests, we have the ability to create and do these things. So definitely, reach out and tell us. We have capabilities, as you can see, to do this stuff. So, good stuff coming for sure. But it's all happening over at veteransnetwork.club. I will also highlight that we have our blog section that is being updated with a lot of amazing information. Our Sending Love to Texas benefit concert series. I think Eric might be able to pop in for a little bit, Amy, tonight or not. But, we were supporting what they were doing there. So they were raising money to support. Yep, there he is. So we'll bring him in here in a second. Let me go ahead and we got my man Eric in the room.
All right.
Eric's in the house. Oh wait, we should have brought up his comment and then brought him up. There we go. Love everything spicy, and boom, Eric's in the house. Look at that, Capri. Eric is in the house. That could be you.
Yes, Capri, just that quick. Come on.
Look at that, just that quick. But this is right here, and it's a good segue since Eric just jumped on of what they were able to do. We wanted to support Sending Love to Texas benefit concert series that happened in a clubhouse. Being able to do that, we're gonna have another one coming up for veterans. But I'll let Eric, you introduce yourself, talk a little bit about what you guys did and what you are doing, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. Fantastic. Yeah, I owe you guys a little write-up to follow up on the blog post. Yeah, so I'm part of a clubhouse group called the Duck Crew. I know it's kind of a weird name. Like everybody changes their icons to ducks. It's kind of weird, but it's really fun. But one night somebody just came strolling in, this really distraught lady from Texas, and shared the struggle she was going through. And so the original idea was just to raise some money for just one little street and community. And as we started getting more people involved, it morphed into us supporting an organization called Mimi's Food Pantry, which is a very vetted nonprofit. It's worked with like Oprah and Rihanna and a lot of people like that. But they're really strong boots on the ground within the Dallas community. And it was really cool. We were able to you just saw a video scroll down there below, which was Glenn Marshauer talking about it. He's Agent Pierce from 24. He's currently on the TV show The Resident, if people watch The Resident. And he's actually trying out for what's that one? Not Narcos. What's that one on Netflix right now that on drugs?
Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. It escapes right now.
Yeah, it escapes me. And Ozark. So he's trying out right now to be on the new season of Ozark. Anyway, so we got actors like him involved. Friday night we had a bunch of recording artists out of Nashville, Tennessee, that did a concert for us. And then Saturday night we had a bunch of artists out of Dallas, Texas. And then Sunday was just a variety of things. One thing, there's a guy on Clubhouse called Subtle something. Anyways, he does face readings. Like he looks at your picture and gives like a personality based on your photo. It's beyond accurate. It's beyond accurate. I'll set you up with it. It's so accurate.
I want to do it. Yes.
Yeah. And it actually was a big hit. That's funny. It was a big hit.
He's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say that I'm a singer. That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna say that I'm a singer.
That's funny. So yeah, so far we've been. I can't even be serious. So far with the money we've been able to raise, we've been able to give back enough to donate over 23,000 meals, and we're still in process with some corporate sponsorships that will increase that number even greater. So it's an amazing thing to be part of. The first I'd say benefit concert ever done live on Clubhouse, and it wasn't rebroadcasted music. All the musicians played live right through into Clubhouse, and so it was a really cool experience. And as DP mentioned, the next one coming up, we believe it'll be like the second week of May is what we're shooting for. It'll be Sending Love to Vets, so that's the next one coming.
That's
I must
awesome.
have missed the invitation to come and sing on Clubhouse.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I apologize. We had so many applicants through. It must have got buried.
Because I was sick. That's why. You were leaving me alone because I was sick.
Eric just knew that your calendar was too full. He didn't want to try to break.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was a free concert, and we knew that you were being offered like these multi-million-dollar deals, and so I just felt embarrassed to reach out to you.
But I will do it for the vets.
Awesome.
For doing amazing things. Yes, that's amazing. It's really did that, and I know you guys worked really hard to put that together. So that's awesome.
Yeah, much appreciated to the Veteran Network for jumping in and helping with some graphics, also helping in like some press release stuff. Was great at helping tweak the press release we put together, and you guys doing your blog post. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, that's excellent. And it's amazing, really. I think it's just also the power of community, of being able to come together and just support, because that was pretty much put together in record time to be able to find people to do this live and do some amazing things. So, again, for those that want to find out a little bit about what was done there, Sending Love to Texas was that concert series that was put together. And like anything else, right? When you do it right the first time, it's like, well, crap, let's go ahead and do another one now. All right, so there'll be obviously now more time because we're announcing it in advance. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, pulling together some musicians, and of course, we now have time. What are you shooting for, Eric? About mid-May?
Mid-May. We put this last one together in 10 days.
Let's go ahead and look at our schedule real quick here, just to kind of put some context, because Amy is obviously booked well in advance. So we got the rest of March. April, May. We got about 2 months and a half. I think we might be able to get fit in. Capri, can you talk to Amy and see if we can book Amy? I need Capri to jump in on this one.
But she's gonna have to take that paper bag off her head though, so she can talk to Amy.
I mean, hopefully it's not the week that she's getting her shipment of her new MREs.
Yeah, seriously, this is Capri is pretty much gonna be ready for her face reading, apparently, just like that. That's gonna be Capri right there. Like, what do you see there, guy?
a lot of relaxed gears on that.
Mm-hmm. But I really wanted to encourage folks to head over to veteransnetwork.club. Go to the blog section. You'll see Sending Love to Texas, the amazing work that was done there. And again, you see some of the star-studded cast that were there, but the organization of what was supported, what's happened there, the thousands of meals that were able to be raise funds for to support that. I think it's amazing. Again, this wasn't like a one-day thing. This was a 3-day event. And ironically, right as like the concert was going to kick off, Clubhouse did an update to increase the audio quality, so it was like literally right on time to be able to hear the amazing musicians that were actually there. So if you can sing, now you can really sound pretty good. Crap, we got Jay who showed up, so now it's going downhill.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he does not get hot sauce. None for him. The show's over. Thanks, guys, for coming. It's been a good night. But what we have here.
He and I tried to have a good conversation.
For Jay, look, we Eric's chilling in the audience, and it's like, hey, Eric, you want to join us? He's like, yeah, sure. Let me get on my Mac. And Jay's been your friend for 20-something years.
And that's why I left Jay at the cash register in Kuwait when his car got declined. See? Matter of fact, no, we're going to have to go ahead and pull Jesse in because Jesse is the wife. So we need Mrs. J to take care of Mr. J, who's avoiding us. Matter of fact, we'll bring her online and forget him.
I was just going to say that. We could probably...
There you go.
We need to petition for... we need to petition for him to get a tower put up in his area. I tried having a conversation, he and I, the other day, and it just did not work.
Yeah, no.
It did not work at all.
No, not in the slightest.
I've learned when you talk to Jay on the phone, it's like, and then there was.
Well, here's the fun part: is when you meet him in person, you'll find out that that's actually just the way he talks. It's a stutter, so it's not the reception. Look,
Yeah,
D Wade
you get
even told you to
quiet every time he
stop starting shit, Amy.
Hey, D Wade needs to come on.
D-Wade.
D Wade is playing games.
Why haven't you came on?
You know what's funny about this right here? This comment, Eric, is the fact that Mrs. J is only laughing at the comment, but has not defended or denied what we just said. Just putting it out there. One thing I wanted to also highlight, since we're here before we forget, is tomorrow is National Canine Veteran Day. If you take a look at this, actually, Legend and I will be reading a kid's book to children over at the Stephen A. Cohen Foundation at the Up Center. So this is the book that we're reading tomorrow to kids, Hero Military Dogs. I'll be doing most of the reading. Someone here might be just looking at me, so I don't know how much reading he's going to do. But we're doing this tomorrow. We'll have the link as well posted, so wherever you're seeing us, you'll see the information for that. We'll try to record and share it again. But if you go to veteransnetwork.club in the blog section, the last blog, National Canine Veterans Day, is the information is here. It's a great write-up for the day, for what it means for veterans, for canines who are both service animals and those also who are emotional support animals, and those that are law enforcement dogs, as well as those that are therapy dogs. So dogs that are in the service department, great write-up here. We have a great individual that Lisa was able to put us in contact with, Mr. Fraser Sherman, who's doing some amazing work on the blog section. So definitely check out the work he's done. He's going to be doing a lot of more things with us. We have an update coming, actually. We talked about it, so he is helping us with the update to our Veteran State Benefit ebook. So I'm holding this up here because you know how some ebooks are like, hey, Eric, actually, let me go ahead and switch. So make sure that's the website there, but let me go back to the main screen here because I think it'll be cool. Let's see here. Oop, no, we're not going to run this. So most ebooks are like this, right? For $19.99, you get an ebook, and it's just like, seriously, guy, 10 pages? No, this is a full stack free ebook that we have with every state benefit. And what we're doing for the update for the 2021 version is we're adding a section for veteran benefits, you know, for like Veterans Day, eateries, places to go. So this has all the state benefits, but we're also going to add now other benefits that are specific to, you know, specific times of the year and stuff. So once we get that revision up, we will have that to go out. But this is our Veteran State ebook. We do have a hard copy because people wouldn't understand how thick it is unless we actually had a hard copy. So 350 pages of benefits and books for different states. So this is definitely being updated and coming your way.
Yeah, let's not call that an ebook anymore. That's just a book. Yeah. Just because it's delivered online. It's a book. Yeah,
that is exactly what it is. Yeah, that is that's a solid bad boy right there.
You should probably record yourself reading the entire ebook so people can listen.
That might violate the Geneva Convention of humane and uncruel judgment. And when you apply to your VA home loan. But again, really good information. Head on over. Lisa, I don't want to put her on the spot, but we have some pretty cool blogs coming up. So definitely. Oh, you know what? That's exactly what it is. Jesse is on it. This reminds me of that math book that everybody had to lug around for school, like that textbook. That's exactly what this is. But if Lisa, if you can give us a teaser of there's 2 more blogs I think coming out in the next few days. So if Lisa wants to share a little teaser, we'll share what might be coming out, people. But good information coming up that we want to share for those that are out there. So, and one thing that we're adding to the website is we're going to add a section, for example, for our team. So, for example, there is the whole meet the team section and all that, but we want to have a section to be able to say, okay, here's Eric who collaborates with us. Here's his website. Here's what he's doing. So We're going to have a section specifically for our partners, what they're doing, how to find their information. So you see Eric is here, but he also has a footprint on our website. It'll link to his things, have a bio for him, and basically be able to share the great things that are happening. But while I'm talking about it, Eric, talk to us a little bit about your nonprofit and some of the stuff that you do, because I think that's also pretty cool to note.
Yeah,
we met Eric on Clubhouse. I just want to put that out there too. We met Eric on Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we connected.
And Amy's a rock star. She sets up my Clubhouse room every week, and I just love it.
Little teaser action there from Lisa. Blogs coming up on women in military history. It is March, so that's coming up. And burn pits. I'm going to pull an audible just because we can do that. So we also have next month some pretty amazing things coming. So this month is our month celebrating all the women in the military. But next month is the Child of the Veteran Military Children Month. So you all see, we had Ruby. We saw tomorrow we're reading to kids. So you may see maybe some interviews with some of our children coming next month. So I think it's a cool thing to highlight, our children, what they've done, what they're doing. So for next month being, the child of the military member, guess what? You may see a little highlight with some of that happening. So if you have, one of your children out there who's doing some amazing things, definitely let us know. Reach out so we can go ahead and highlight that and, give a shout out to them and really start building for the next generation. So little spoiler alert. Lisa didn't hear that, so I covered my mouth. Over to you, Eric.
Awesome. So before I jump into mine, hopefully it's okay. I want to give a short plug for one of the artists that played at our benefit concert. His name's Stephen Cade. He's a country singer out of Nashville. He has an incredible song he's recently released that I encourage everybody to go to Spotify and download. It's called Pinky Promise. And it's about, this last year with COVID has been a rough year for musicians. And so he's just been working his butt off to get any kind of plug he can, like any deal he can get. And his daughter came to him and said, hey, Daddy, will you come out and play? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I can't. He's like, but I will later. And she said, Daddy, will you pinky promise that? And so he wrote a song about his relationship with his daughter and making that promise and bond. So it's an amazing song. I recommend everybody go download it. It's very touching. It really is very touching.
And he was amazing. I did catch him on online when he was singing as well. So I will bring him up. Oh, that's fine. So I'll bring him up here in a second. Actually, send that to me over. I got it on mine. So I'll pull his information up here in a second as well. Stephen Cade.
Yeah, and so while he's pulling it up, my organization is the Veterans Connection. It was started in 2012. When we originally started it, it was set up to help veterans get access to the benefits that's due to them, getting through all the administrative red tape that's involved with that process. And with COVID, we've kind of evolved. Well, we were already making that transition, but COVID accelerated it, evolving to really change our focus to mental health of military veterans. We're really focused on, PTSD. There's our website, live as we're talking. Really focused on PTSD, suicide prevention. One military death is too many. There's an average of 22 suicides a day every 90 minutes, which he has showing right there in that screenshot right there. But that's become a really big passion of mine. So we made that pivot. We also help with this through community. And so if he scrolls down a little bit, we've got a veteran reflection where military veterans can share reflections of their service, which is, talking about their struggles, strengths, weaknesses. There's more videos that I need to link in. We're tying into Vimeo, there's where more videos are. So I just need to get it on the carousel. But really, really focused on the mental health of our military veterans.
Eric, I don't know how I feel about this little side GQ profile you got going on. You got the smoky eyes thing going on. You just got like that look. You know, I have to go now redo my whole entire website over here looking like a sap. You know? I need to get like the whole side look. I had the whole like front look. Apparently, the key is this little side look here that you got going on. I see you.
You know, and you know, Joey's only feedback will be like, "Where's my cigar?"
Yep. But again, I wanted to just highlight real quick, just for folks that are seeing this, because sometimes they don't see the top, but it's the veteransconnection.org, where you'll be able to find the amazing things that are happening here, to include, again, everything we're talking about. But for those out there, you see what the website looks like, so you'll know, because you'll see on the top left corner, TVC, the veteransconnection.org is the nonprofit organization, and highlight, because I'm going to say it for him, the donate button to support the nonprofit for all the amazing things that are happening. So, you know, I'll do the little look right there. Look, see that? I'm not saying, but if you kind of go over here, this is it's an inside joke. It's flying DP action now. So all I'm saying is, if you just happen to go click onto that sucker right there, good things happen by paying it forward. So.
I mean, I may have the GQ.
Waiting for Jeannie to pop out.
Yeah, I may have the GQ pose, but I've got nothing when it comes to your video game, man. That was legit.
That's literally there's a migraine video I have coming up on stuff, and it was basically us joking around. It's like, you know what, sometimes you gotta do like the whole military, you know, stomp on the floor, like, hey, make sure you're donating. I'm like, well, I can't stomp on the floor, but I can sure as heck do one of these little boop 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 boop, like just right there. My finger is right on it. I'm not saying you should click it, but if you happen to go bloop bloop.
Now I need a screenshot right now while it's there. And
right there.
Just update my website. Just update my website with that.
Right there. Like, and do one of those bits there. So, and you want to get real fancy, you do one of these bits here, and then we hit them with one of these bits right here. See that? Brian, you got to put your finger out, finger.
Okay. Hold on. There you go. Okay, I got you.
There you go. I don't see your finger. You got to put your finger so people know where to go.
Oh.
No, the other way. There you go. See that? Look at that. Now.
Hold on. I'm screenshotting it. I really am screenshotting it. Let's see.
No, your hand. Pull it back. There you go. Make sure you click that thing. This is live, raw, and happening as we speak.
Man, I love it.
Really appreciate that love.
For the record, Capri says you got that swagger going on. So again, we're just gonna have to make a point to just highlight the fact that, you know, there's some swagger action going on. But again, so we got the video reflections, the fundraising, the corporate sponsorships, and really just the advocacy again, which I think is cool because it's not so much awareness, and we've been talking about this for a while. We're moving from a place of awareness to action, right? Like we can talk about it, we can do push-ups, we can do all those funny things, but like, you know, it might be kind of joking around, but like, no, let's go ahead and move from just awareness to actually clicking the damn button. Like, do something. That's how we start to help and do stuff. And if that can bring some awareness to become now action, then I think that's where things become a dynamic. So I think what you're doing is amazing. Being able to just drive more traffic and support, you know, the Veteran Connection, I think is what this is about. We're better, stronger together. And obviously, you know, it's good for people to actually see, you here with us. Because again, for those that have not seen Eric before, you've seen obviously him commenting and posting and joining us. He has obviously the swagger on his website, as you've seen, and then he also has the swagger on his YouTube, like his little thumbnail. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. He has the tux and everything. I'm over here rocking hoodies. I need to step my game up, Amy.
I mean, Amy didn't give me warning. She was like, hey, jump on.
Oh! Did you hear that? So what Eric said is you didn't give him warning, which means he would have been here with the tux on. He would have literally showed up here.
Yeah. Probably would have.
Oh man.
But back to you. This is literally how Eric would have shown up, for the record. But back to you. So, what are some outside of the subscribe piece? What are some things that you want people to make sure that they know about the Veteran Connection for those that may have just now heard about it here?
Yeah. So aside from the donations, like one thing that I'm really asking military community is, reach out to me to record a reflection of your service. Like it makes a big impact. Like when it comes to veterans and mental health, like when they're transitioning out of the military, like they go from having a strong community to veterans kind of being on their own after that, and the community makes a difference. Like there's the whole thing about the 22 push-ups. Well, 22 push-ups isn't going to save someone's life. Like you reaching out and talking to somebody, like that's what's going to make a difference. Or people listening to reflection and hearing, hey, that guy's went through the same thing or is going through the same thing that I'm dealing with, and this is how they addressed it. Like you really need that personal connection to make a difference for somebody in their life. The whole concept of leave no man behind or no woman behind is a big deal, but it happens when people transition out of the military, and so it's so crucial that people are willing to make that community around the people in need.
And I think that's why that's why we're aligned, because that's really what this is about. That's why we have these conversations. That's why we do like the one-on-one spotlights. It's not just to say, hey, look at Eric doing amazing things. It's to say, no, Eric is like me. He also has dealt with issues. He is a veteran. He did go through that process, but if he can do it, I can do it. And all that we're doing in various ways, from the reflections to the spotlights to all that, it's to really show that there is options out there for people and kind of breaking the stigmas down. Like you said, it's not just about, hey, here's some awareness, but hey, I can relate to what Steven said or what so-and-so said or what Eric said or Amy said or Brian said on that video reflection or that live or whatever the case may be. So no, I love it, and I just really wanted to just highlight that as well. I want you also, if you can, Eric, touch on, I got Steven's page up as well if you want to talk about it. I think this is his main page, correct?
Yep.
So for those,
I don't know if you guys have a few minutes to you can hit play. Steven's not gonna be upset if you hit play on his music. Just Pinky Promise. Find Pinky Promise.
Like that. Pinky Promise.
Yeah, like Pinky Promise.
I'll pull it up here in a second and connect the audio. So let me switch this screen, and then I'll pull up.
Yeah, you can find it on any platform: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
So that's a great transition into this idea that I have, Eric, about I joke around about my microphone. I'm a huge American Idol person, so I really want to do this veteran idol thing. And I was telling people too, because we were trying to figure out how that would work as far as judges, or how we would do it, what kind of platform we would do it on and stuff like that. So what